What's going on, guys? So it is currently 9:30 a.m. right now. I just woke up like 10 to 15 minutes ago, so sorry if my hair looks all messed up and I look a little tired, but today is a Thursday and I don't have that many classes today, so I figured I'd take you guys through one of my full days of eating now that I've decided to start my cut. I'm currently weighing around 185. I just want to trim down to like 180, 182, just be a little bit leaner now that summer's approaching. I'm going to be taking you guys through all the foods and all the supplements that I've been taking to help me trim down and keep as much muscle as possible. Hopefully, if you guys have the same goal, this will be very beneficial. Okay, so first thing I'm going to be consuming today is this seltzer water right here. This is a really good tool to help just like push off your hunger first thing in the morning, especially if you wake up hungry during a cut. I'm going to drink one of these just to get hydrated this morning, and then we're going to go downstairs and brew up some coffee. It is right about 9:55 and the gym opens at 10, so gonna be walking over there and getting our fasted cardio done for the morning. I'm gonna be taking one of these Raoul Sign, it's Alpha Yohimbine from Gorilla Minds, to help mobilize my lipids, which is all of your fat stores, so that when I do fasted cardio, my body's preferentially utilizing body fat over just glucose, which is basically just carbs in your body while doing that cardio. So essentially just making it much more effective. That raw gear outfit for cardio, shit's way too clean, man. Like, look at this quarter zip. If you saw a dude rolling up in this, like, you know he means business. Look at these freaking joggers, man. The little detailing, just tough. Alright, so cardio's all done. Now I'm going to be showing you guys what I got going on for my first meal today. I've been making this like little breakfast omelet sort of thing like every day for like the last few weeks, and it still tastes awesome. I'm gonna season it as well with like some garlic powder, chili powder, iodized salt because you need your iodine, and then just some cracked black pepper. I'm just gonna toss this in the oven while I take a shower. Recently I've been using this face wash from Alpha Grim. It's just like a facial cleanser, and I have to say it's actually been working like pretty well for my skin. Like for a while there I was getting like a ton of acne, but now it's like looking generally pretty clear. So yeah, Jesse James West, man, it's behind his stuff. Definitely check that out. Code Jacob if you want to save on any Alpha Grim products. And then after you're done showering and your face feels a little bit dry but it's nice and clean, you just use this moisturizer right here, squirt a few little squirts, wipe it around, and then you're freaking good to go. Your skin's set for the day. It's absolutely fantastic. All right, so this omelet kind of turned into more of like a scramble because it didn't hold together very well, but honestly still looks pretty good. So yeah, we just have that, and then we're just gonna wash it down with another one of these seltzers to fill us up more than the meal otherwise would, which is very, very key when you're in a deficit. You need to be full at the end of your meals, or else you're just gonna freaking eat random stuff that people offer you, and it's just not gonna be good for you. So yeah. Who do you got this Friday, Jake Paul or Ben Askren?
Ben Askren.
I have to say Askren as well. I think Jake Paul just hasn't fought anyone like who's actually a freaking athlete.
He's just gonna put too much pressure on him.
Yeah, because Ben Askren actually freaking wrestled in college in the Olympics. He's an absolute stud. Yeah, he's an absolute stud. He's definitely kicking his ass. I'll have the macros for that first meal right up here on the screen somewhere. Second meal is going to be much more carb dominant, but I don't like to spike my insulin in the morning unnecessarily when I can just have protein to help like spike muscle protein synthesis and all that. Alright, so it is currently 12:59 p.m. It's been about 2 hours since I ate that last meal. But right now, in the meantime, I'm just going to knock out a little discussion post here for my business class that's going on tomorrow morning. It's due tomorrow. I figured I might as well just knock it out now. We gotta just like answer this prompt and then make our own question as well. So not too difficult. Just gonna knock this out and then I will see you guys for the pre-workout meal. So that discussion post is all done now. Knock that out of the way. I don't know about you guys, but I personally think that online school is just significantly more challenging than in person because you are literally put on your own time just to like manage out everything. Like there is no one sitting there telling you to do work. It's entirely on your own self-discipline to like get things done. And I just think that's like significantly more difficult. It's really tested me in like all aspects of life, just managing my time and just getting up, doing my shit. So yeah, I don't know if you guys agree with that, but that's my take. But there's also like a lot more like leniency in terms of using notes and other things like that. So hopefully when classes resume, I'll still be able to get good grades. So for our pre-workout meal, I'm just gonna be doing this protein oatmeal that I make like also literally every day. And yeah, if you see my Instagram story, you probably see me make this like all the time. It's with my protein salted caramel whey, and honestly, it tastes like a freaking dessert. You're gonna need 120 grams of a quick oats. Don't use the old fashioned, those are gonna freaking overspill, be much harder to cook. 2 scoops of my protein salted caramel whey, 3 stevia packets for extra sweetness, 16 grams or 1 tablespoon of all natural peanut butter, and then 1 medium banana for the quick carbs since it's a pre-workout meal. Oh, and I forgot to add salt. Definitely want salt. You're gonna have to add a good amount of water because we got a lot of oats in here. Definitely just eyeball the water though, don't measure that unless you're beta. You're gonna wanna microwave these oats for like 2 to 3 minutes, add a little bit more water, and then toss it back into the microwave. You're gonna basically allow it to fluff up a lot and just become like a lot tastier, so definitely do that. A lot of salt for that pump. It also makes the sweetness of the oatmeal like much more profound. Salt really brings out the flavor. This doesn't look that appetizing by itself, but honestly it's like one of my favorite meals just because it actually tastes like a freaking dessert. We got the little gorilla mode supplement section right over here. Today's pre-workout stack, we're just gonna be doing 1 scoop of mode and then 1 scoop of nitric. Typically I would do 2 mode, but we already had the coffee today, and then the Raoul sign, the Alpha Yo, so essentially our stimulants are already running kind of high. Don't want to overdo it. 1 mode, 1 nitric, and honestly, screw it. I'm gonna throw in a freaking scoop of glycerol. It's gonna taste insane, and it's gonna give you an insane pump. So you guys already know, best pre-workout in the game, Gorilla Mind, code Jacob. Sorry, Derek, but I'm dry scooping. And then we're just gonna mix the glycerol with the water because if you ever try to dry scoop glycerol, it doesn't end up well, so don't do that. Instagram, I've been doing calves every single day this month. So to end today's pool day and literally every other workout, I have 5 sets of calves. So I'm just gonna bang these out. I either do 3 plates or 2 plates, but honestly the calves have been super sore. So just going down to 2 and just like focusing on the squeeze and just hella stretch. So like sets of 15, 5 sets. Here after the gym, I just had a little Zoom call with my team for this business class. We have a presentation tomorrow, so we just essentially had to write down some notes right here. But yeah, I'm just gonna be working on my slides for the team in the time being, and then I will catch you guys for meal number 3. Meal number 3 right here, we got 500 grams of potatoes, 8 ounces of chicken breast, and then 200 grams of air fried asparagus. I just threw the chicken on the pan, potatoes, boiled them, and then sauteed them with some olive oil. College kids or chefs? I don't know.
Definitely chefs.
Dude, no college kids are cooking like this. That's all I gotta say. This is a super big plate of food right here, and it's honestly pretty clean. Even with the olive oil on top to get the fats for this meal, it's still right around, I think, like 700 calories. I'll have it up on the screen somewhere. Make sure you guys are seasoning your foods if you want to stick to your diet, because otherwise it's just not going to taste that good. I like garlic powder, chili powder, paprika, salt, pepper obviously, and then I actually threw some crushed red pepper flakes on this chicken right here to add some little spiciness to it. So yeah, it's looking real nice. So that's gonna be meal number 3. Knock this out and then see you guys for the final meal. Though. Meal number 2 of the day. Jeez, man, I'm on 3. Get on my level. Alright guys, so it's like 9 p.m. right now. It's been like 2 or 3 hours since that last meal that you saw. And for this last one, I have something a little bit more fun planned. Not quite as like healthy with a bunch of micronutrients and whatnot, but it is really tasty and it has spot on macros. So let me go show you what we got going on. Quite entirely sure whether I just want to eat this like a sandwich or just like knife and fork it, eat it like French toast. I don't know. I think I might try the sandwich option, but I'm also not trying to make a mess. So without further ado, let's get into this final meal. Also, last freaking week of accounting. Let's go. So glad to be done with this class.
Different types of decisions.